Hello, chattards. Are you able to hear me? Yes, no. Fatafat. Now, chatted, today we are supposed to do non-profit organization. Non-profit organization, chatted. NPO. Now, what is NPO? An organization which has few specialities. First, it is a service sector. It is not in goods sector. It is a service sector organization. Correct? Second, it has no owner. Oh. Number three, it is for betterment and upliftment of society. Oh. I will tell you a small story. What happened, chatted? After I retired from the teaching, nobody was coming into the class only. I had reached 70 years of age. So JK sir told, enough Dipesh, now you sit in the house and relax. I told, no. I'm not audible. Can you all hear me? Thank you, Yashwant. Now, chatted. So, sir, yes, sir, Mamta, Nivedita, Achittaraj, Panditji. Now, so now JK sir somehow convinced me that enough Dipesh, you have given services, you retire and stay in the house. But I thought, no retirement. I will teach. So I made a team of retired teachers and called it RTO, Retired Teachers Organization. This retired teacher organization we had started to provide free education to people who are doing 11th, 12th and CA. Free education, no charges from this, simply shunya. But then how we would run the organization? So we created donation system that few people will pay donation on which this organization was running. So we used to get donation and we used to spend the money in running this organization. But the amount of expenses was increasing every year. So apart from in this premises only, we started a small club so that the kids who are coming, their parents could get recreation over here, or elderly people can get recreation over here. But this club ke saath we attach certain membership fees or annual membership fees, that is subscription. So that also chartered became our what? Income or revenue generating technique. Then chartered, what we used to do? We used to have annual dinner. Annual day ke liye. Annual dinner. Where we used to call all big rich chartered accountants, for which we used to collect money from the club members and other people who wanted to contribute and participate in the dinner. It used to become a good networking activity. But ultimately our job was not to earn money. Our job was to get this money and utilize it for welfare of the students, upliftment of the society, betterment of the society. Profit was not our motive. So annual dinners we used to make money. Make money means generate income so that we can use it. Then annual sports day also we used to have, from where we used to generate money for betterment of the society. Then we thought, why don't we start a small bar in the club? Sir, bar, shantam papam. What to do? These old people were coming. No, they wanted drinks. So we started bars earning money. So bar trading. Correct. Then we created a drive. That from all the members' house will collect newspapers. Correct. And that newspapers will sell and generate money, and that money we will use it for betterment of the society. Our main purpose was education only. But we started generating money from donation, subscription, life membership fees, annual dinner, annual sports meet, canteen, then bar trading. So we started generating money. And we used to spend money on salaries, doctors. Doctors, we used to call doctors for medical checkup, no? So honorarium to doctor. For we used to spend money on depreciation of equipment. We used to spend money on salary to secretary, postage and printing, some places rent, taxes to government. All these were expenditure we were doing. And then we decided that annual sports के लिए we used to get money. That money we used to keep it aside and we used to call it prize fund money. So there is prize fund in balance sheet liability and there used to be prize fund cash. Am I clear? Then this cash we used to invest it. So prize fund investment. Whatever interest we used to get on prize fund investment, no, we used to transfer it to prize fund only. Why? Because we will not use this money anywhere apart from distributing prizes chartered. Acha. Then we used to sell this money, sell the investment, get the money, buy the prizes and distribute the prizes. When we used to distribute the prizes, we used to subtract it from prize fund only. Why? Because whatever money we used to get, we used to put it in prize fund. So whatever expenses also we are doing, we'll do it from prize fund. Am I clear? So we used to create fund. Not this time I gave you example of prize fund, but we used to create fund for tournament. So that used to become tournament fund. We used to create fund for dinner. So that used to become dinner fund. We used to create fund for research. So that used to become research fund. So there is a fund. There is fund cash. There is fund investment. Whatever interest we get, we'll add interest. Either if we have received interest, then we'll add it to cash. If the interest is accrued, we'll add it to investment. Are you understanding? If we have received interest, we'll add it to cash. If the interest is accrued, we'll add it to investment. So entry will become cash account debit or investment account debit. To will we transfer it to PL account? No. We'll transfer it to fund account. Acha. So fund mein we used to add interest. Any donation if we used to receive, we used to add donation to cash and we used to add donation to fund. And any prizes we used to distribute, we used to subtract from this fund. Prizes awarded less prizes awarded. So any income generated on account of prizes, we used to put it in fund. Any money we used to spend it from prize fund only. Am I clear? Yes, sir. Now chartered, at the end of the year, we are supposed to close our books of accounts and prepare final accounts. So final accounts when chartered, we used to prepare 3 things. How many things? 3 things. Number 1, PL account. No, replica of PL account, which is income and expenditure account. Replica of PL account, which is income and expenditure account. Acha. Second chartered we used to prepare receipts and payment account. Receipts and payment account is nothing but summary of cash book. Receipts and payment account is nothing but summary of cash book chartered. Summary of cash book means cash book mein throughout the year I might have written general expenses some 100 times. Cash book by general expense, by general expense, by general expense, by general expense. At the end of the year when we prepare receipts and payment account, we'll write by general expense once total. We would have received donation some 100 times. As many times we received donation, in cash book we went on writing to donation, to donation, to donation, to donation, to donation. But in receipts and payment we'll write once only, to donation. So at the end of the year we come to know, we can see our synopsis of the cash book, where the money is coming in and where we have sent the money in one glance. Am I clear? So that is receipts and payment. And then we prepare balance sheet. So final accounts we prepare 3 things. One is income expenditure account, which is replica of P&L account. One is receipts and payment, which is a replica of cash book. So whenever you are preparing income and expenditure account, you are supposed to remember the principles of P&L account. Whenever you are supposed to prepare receipts and payment account, you are supposed to remember what? Principles of cash book. Am I clear? And balance sheet. Now charted. Non-profit organization. Correct? So you understood this organization is in service sector. This organization does not have owner. This organization ka prime motive is to serve the society. So this non-profit organization has got three specialities. What are the three specialities? Service sector, service to the society, and no owner. If no one is the owner chartered, who runs the organization? The people who run the organization are known as trust, and the people are known as trustees. The board is known as trust and the people are known as trustees, but there is no owner as such. Acha, sir, capital? No, we do not have any capital. So initial donation with which the organization started is known as capital fund or general fund. Am I clear? Or corpus. So with that corpus say we start, and then whatever extra surplus we generate every year, that keeps on adding to that corpus. But that capital fund or general fund cannot be withdrawn by anybody. Why? Because nobody is the owner. So first speciality, it is a service sector. Second speciality, it is for the service to the society. Third speciality, profit, non-profit motive is not there. Fourth speciality, no one is the owner. Initial donation with which the organization started is known as capital fund, which keeps on increasing every year with the surplus generated. Nobody withdraws this capital fund or surplus. Am I clear? Yes. What we are supposed to learn? We are supposed to learn preparation of final accounts. In final accounts, how many things we prepare? We prepare three things. Income expenditure, that is replica of PL. Second is what? Chartered? Receipts and payment, that is a replica of cash book. And third is balance sheet, which is prepared as usual. Am I clear? Yes, sir. Now chartered. Thereafter, we are supposed to learn two more things. One is special items. Special items chartered. Special items may we have number one, entrance fees. Number one, entrance fees chartered. What to do with the entrance fees? Entrance fees, when we receive, the journal entry will become receipts. Before we go that, let me show you the notes. See, whatever we had studied till now. It is a charitable organization such as club, hospital, educational institution. Special features. There are no owner, but it is run and managed by a group of people known as trust. People are known as trustees. Initial donation with which such organization started is known as capital fund, which keeps on increasing every year with surplus or excess. Accounting. We are to learn preparation of income, expenditure, receipts and payment and balance sheet. Correct? First is fund accounting. Fund account means prize fund, that we had already studied. So now let's do one example only on prize fund. Correct? Now, prize fund balance on 1/4/19. Prize fund balance on 1/4/19. This is balance sheet. Correct? Prize fund. $25,000. Prize fund investment 20,000. fund investment 20,000. We have fund of how much? 25,000. Out of that 25,000, how much we have invested? 20,000. So where is remaining 5,000? We had a fund of 25. Yes. Out of that 25, 20 we have invested. Where is that remaining 5? That is known as cash. Prize fund cash. How much? 5,000. Correcta? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Now charted. Interest received during the year. How much interest we have received? 1,000. What will be the journal entry for interest received? Cash bank account debit to prize fund. Cash bank account debit to prize fund, because whatever interest we receive, we will not transfer it to PL, we will transfer it to prize fund. Am I clear? That is interest. How much? 1,000. And that interest will be added here also. How much? 1,000. Prizes given during the year. When you give prizes, you will pass the entry prize fund to cash bank. Sir, why is prize fund to cash bank? Because that expense will not take it out from PL, but will take it out from prize fund. That expense will not take it out from PL, but will take it out from prize fund. So minus prizes awarded. How much? Less prizes awarded. 2,000. Correct? Now charted. Yes, Aditya. Correct, prizes awarded. Then donation received. Donation received to cash bank to prize fund. Whatever income you get, you will add it to this fund. So add donation received. Donation only for prize fund. Donation received towards above a fund. If only donation is received, then that donation will transfer it to. If only donation is received, that donation will transfer it to. What do we say? Normal P&L account or income expenditure. How much donation? 5,000. So cash bank may also add donation 5,000. 1 minute chatted. Correct. So how much balance is left? This is 25 plus 1, 26, 26 minus 2, 24, 24 plus 5, 29. Liability side में 29, asset side में 20, prize fund 5 plus 1, 6 minus 2, 4, 4 plus 5, 9. So I understood how does prize fund work. These are the journal entries also, and over here also journal entries are written. Yeah, today all notes will come. No. Understood? Yes. Now charted. Part 2, final accounts. Divided into 2 parts, special items, special adjustment. How many special items are there? 3. Entrance fees or admission fees, donation and legacies. Entrance fees charted when you receive. The journal entry is cash bank to entrance fees. Instead of cash bank, what we will use? Receipts and payment. So receipts and payment to entrance fees. Instead of cash bank, we will use receipts and payment to entrance fees. Am I clear? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Now, chartered. Sir, but sir, why are you recording price being subtracted? Because we have made the payment, our fund will decrease. No, I have created fund to distribute prices. So when I distribute prices, the money from the fund has gone. So fund will reduce. No, if you do expenses, your PL will reduce. No, similarly, if you do expenses from fund, the fund will also reduce. Correct? When you do expense, what is the journal entry? Expenses, your profit will also reduce, your cash will also reduce. Your fund is also reducing, your as cash is also reducing. Now, you got 5,000 donation. I wrote price fund cash. And this 5,000 I called it price fund. Am I clear? Is this much clear, JKSC? Then you tell me, then I'll move ahead. If you spend money, you will reduce from here and your fund will also reduce, no? Because your fund is represented by money here. Yes, no. And if you get money, your cash will increase and your fund balance which you are showing on the liability side will increase. Same way the PL and cash works. No? If your PL is here, cash is here. If you do expenses, your cash will also reduce, your profit will also reduce. If you generate income, your cash will also increase, PL will also increase. Yes, sir. No, sir. Now, let's come back. Now, charted. Entrance fees. When you receive entrance fees, what is the journal entry? Receipts and payment to entrance fees, that is cash to entrance fees. This entrance fees is your income. This entrance fees is your income. Now, charted. When you receive money, what you will do with that money? With that money, chartered, you can do two things. With that money, you can do two things. Either you can spend that money wherever you feel like, or you can spend that money for special purpose. If you can spend that money wherever you feel like, then the income should be transferred to income expenditure or added to capital fund. Am I clear? Suppose you give me 5 rupees and you tell me I am non-profit organization. You give me 100 rupees and you tell me, Dipesh, you can spend this money wherever you feel like. So I will transfer that 100 rupees either to my income expenditure or to my capital fund. But if you tell me, Dipesh, you can spend this money only for tournament, then I will transfer this money to tournament fund. If you tell me, Dipesh, you can distribute only this money for your annual dinner, then I will transfer this money to annual dinner. Dipesh, you can use this money only for construction of building, then I will transfer this money to building fund. Am I clear? So whenever we receive income and if that money we can use it anywhere, then I will transfer it to income expenditure or capital fund. But if I can use it for some specific purpose, then I will transfer to that fund account. Am I clear? Yes or no? Haan sir, ekdam clear. Whenever I receive money, if I can use it wherever I feel like, then I will transfer it to income expenditure or capital fund. But if I can use it for specific purpose, then I will transfer it to that specific fund only. Yes sir, no sir. Extract of balance sheet means part of balance sheet, all items are not there, it will not tally there. Sir, I have a doubt. Ask. Till here only if you have, ask. Aditya, ask. Now my wonderful chartered accountant. F.E. Manyar, hi. Which chapter? NPO. Krishna Sharma. Understood? Sir, if the total entrance fees is 10,000, no, I told you till this point of time did you understand? I have not spoken all this only. Listen to me, Aram se. So entrance fees again. So in between, please don't stop until unless I finish my concept. I did not speak only what you have written, beta. Now, what did I say? That if you receive any money and that money, you can spend it anywhere. You listen to this, all your doubts will be clear. Guarantee. If you receive money and you can spend that money anywhere, then you have got two options: income, expenditure, credit, or capital fund. If you can use that money only for specific purpose, then you will transfer it to specific fund. Yes or no? Yes. Now you have received entrance fees. The entrance fees का क्या करेगा? Sir, entrance fees I can use it anywhere. It is my normal income. I can use it anywhere. ठीक है? If I can use it anywhere, either I can transfer it to income, expenditure, or I can capitalize. Either I can transfer it to income, expenditure, or I will add it to capital fund. Both the treatments are absolutely correct. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Now what to do? Shall I transfer it to income, expenditure, or transfer it to capital fund? Sir, both are same only, do anything. Now there are two schools of thought. One school of thought says that entrance fees is a recurring income. You will receive entrance fee from somebody every year. So it's a recurring income, so transfer it to income, expenditure. But some people says, nah, entrance fees will be received once in a lifetime from one member. So from one member, it's once in a lifetime. So it is non-recurring in nature and hence it should be added to capital fund. Are you understanding? Yes or no? Yes, sir. So chartered, there are two schools of thought. Both the schools of thought says entrance fees which you have received, you can use it anywhere. But one says it is recurring in nature because from some member you will receive every year. But another schools of thought says, no, it is non-recurring in nature because every member will pay it once. So those who believe it's recurring in nature will transfer it to income, expenditure. Those who believe it is non-recurring in nature will transfer it to capital fund. The process of transferring it to income, expenditure is known as charged to revenue. The process of transferring it to income, expenditure is known as charged to revenue. And the process of transferring it to capital fund is known as capitalized. So either it can be charged to revenue or it can be capitalized. If it is charged to revenue, then transfer it to income, expenditure. If it is capitalized, then add it to capital fund. Sir, if nothing is mentioned in the question, then what will you do? Then you will transfer it to income and expenditure. Acha. Sir, can I do 50% income, expenditure, 50% capitalized? Definitely. Sir, 60% capitalized, 40% revenue. Yes, anything you can do. Am I clear? And that is what it is written. When you receive receipts and payments to entrance fees, yes. If you capitalize entrance fees to capital fund, that is add to capital fund. Or you transfer it to income. If it is charged to revenue, then transfer it to income and expenditure. Now tell me, you understood or not, Aditya? Your doubt is cleared or not? Half if you did half over here, simple. Half of it I could not hear only. Why? Now, donation. When you receive donation, chartered, when you receive donation, you write RNP to donation. Now that donation which you have received, you can spend it anywhere. Yes, that is general donation. Yes. If that donation, if you can spend it anywhere, then you will transfer it to income, expenditure. If the donation received can be spent anywhere, then you will transfer it to income, expenditure. If the donation received has to be spent for specific purpose only, if donation received has to be spent for specific purpose only, then you will transfer it to fund. Am I clear? Acha, receipts and payments to donation. So receipts and payment, it will come. Why? Why? Because receipts and payment is a cash book. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Then this donation, you can use it anywhere. Then you will transfer it to income, expenditure. But this donation is for prizes, then transfer it to prize fund. This donation is for building, then transfer it to building fund. This donation is for tournament, then transfer it to tournament fund. Am I clear? Yes. Now chartered. Last, legacy. Last, legacy. Legacy is something when a person dies and he gives us his income to us. Correct? His will to us. So legacy mein whatever we received, it is receipts and payment to legacy. That money we can use it anywhere, yes. But that receipt is recurring in nature, non-recurring in nature. So non-recurring nature, one person can die once only, no. In will, he will give you money once only, no. Exactly. And that money you will transfer it to capital fund. Am I clear? Sir, oh sir, capital fund will come in balance sheet liability. Yes, because it is nothing but capital. Sir, or sir, where will this special fund come? Are Gyani Pandit, this fund will also come in liability only, no? That we just now did in price fund. Am I clear? Oh, so fund will also appear in balance sheet liability? Yes. So we understood three things. Entrance fees, it will come in receipts and payment. If nothing is mentioned in the question, then you transfer it to income expenditure credit. If they have told capitalize, then you transfer it to balance sheet, add it to capital fund. If they had told 50% to capitalize, 50% revenue, then 50% you add it to capital fund, 50% you charge it to income expenditure. Donation. Donation, whatever you have received, that is receipts and payment to donation. If that donation is general donation, then you transfer it to income expenditure. You can use it anywhere. But if that donation is for specific purpose, then you transfer it to fund and that fund will appear in balance sheet liability. Legacy, that means you have received money from a deceased person through his will. You have received money through a deceased person will. So, receipts and payment to legacy. But that money you will receive regularly or irregularly. Sir, once in lifetime, no. And that you transfer it to capital fund. Sir, why capital fund? Because you can use that money wherever you feel like. Acha, sir, if I can use the money wherever I feel like, and that money I am receiving once in lifetime, then it will go to capital fund. Correct. But when I receive money and that I'll keep on receiving regularly, then I'll transfer it to income expenditure credit. Correct. So entrance fees, some people think I will receive regularly. Club will receive regularly. So they transfer it to income expenditure. Correct. But some people believe every member will pay entrance fee once only. That means it is non-recurring in nature. Hence, they transfer it to capital fund. Correct. Donation will be received regularly. Therefore, it will be transferred to income expenditure. Correct. But legacy will be received once in lifetime only. Therefore, it is transferred to capital fund. Correct. Acha. General donation can be used anywhere, income expenditure. But legacy can also be used anywhere, but capital fund. Acha. Recurring income expenditure. Once in lifetime, capital fund. Hey, chartered, you understood or not? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Shall we move ahead? Yes. Now, chartered special adjustment. Shall we move ahead? Yes. Understand this, what I am telling you carefully. Subscription account. Subscription is their main source of income. Okay, sir, got it. If 50%, correct. 1 minute. Yes, sir. Sir, I understood clearly now that if money is received for any purpose, then there are two options. Regular, then income expenditure, once in lifetime, then capital fund. If it is for special purpose, then fund. Correct. Now, chartered subscription account. Now, chartered subscription account. Why I am learning how to prepare subscription account? Because the institute wants you to prepare subscription account in examination. Subscription is my main source of income. Correct. Income can be outstanding, income can be pre-received. Outstanding means income receivable. Pre-received means income received in advance. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Outstanding income means income receivable. Yes. Income receivable is an asset. Yes. Asset ka opening balance will come on the debit side. Yes. So we will write to opening outstanding. This is subscription receivable last year ka. This is last year's not received. by closing outstanding. Correct. Closing outstanding means not received at the end of current year. Not received at the end of current year. Now tell me, chartered, pre-received subscription. Pre-received subscription is asset or liability? Sir, pre-received subscription is a liability. Exactly. If pre-received subscription is a liability, chartered, liability ka opening balance will come on which side? The liability ka opening balance will come on credit side by opening pre-received. By opening pre-received. Correct or incorrect? Correct. Now chartered, closing opening pre-received, that means received last year for current year. Received last year for current year, that is advance received to closing pre-received. To closing pre-received means received in current year for next year. Pre-received means received in advance. Opening pre-received means opening advance, received last year for current year. This is received in current year for next year. Received in current year for next year. Now chartered accountant. So you understood. Opening out, this is your account. If this is your account, chartered, opening outstanding, closing outstanding, opening pre-received, closing pre-received. Yes or no? Understood, chartered? Yes, sir. Now, outstanding is an asset, opening balance on the debit side, closing balance on the credit side. Pre-received is a liability, opening balance on credit side, closing balance on debit side. Asset opening balance is debit side, liability is opening balance credit side. When you receive income, what is the journal entry? Sir, when I receive income, the journal entry is cash to income. Over here, instead of cash, we'll use RNP. And what is the name of the income? The subscription. So instead of cash to income, we'll write RNP to subscription. RNP to subscription. So subscription mein by RNP. Now chartered, what does RNP mean? Received in current year or received for current year? Please everybody tell me, what does by RNP means? That means received in current year or received for current year? Bolo bolo. Received in current year or received for current year? By RNP means subscription received. That is received in current year or received for current year. Received in current year. Exact, Sridhar. Rest are telling received for current year. No, you can receive for last year, for current year, for future year, anything. But you are receiving in current year for last year, for current year, for next year. That means in 1990, you can receive for 89, you can receive for 92 also, no? So this is by RNP means received in current year. Received in current year for last year, for current year, for next year. Means received in current year for last year. Everybody understood? Yes or no? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Understood. बोलो बोलो. Now, Understood. Now chartered. Aditya, you did not understand. This is subscription. This is subscription income for, this is subscription account for some year. So when I am saying buy RNP, that means when I say cash to income, this means I have received income in current year or for current year. Fatapat tell me, Aditya. When I say cash to income, it means I have received in current year or for current year. It's a request, don't reply so slow. Aditya, I'm waiting for your reply. Yes, it will be shared, Vaishnav. Arey, reply cash to income. You have given thumbs down. That means you have not understood this. So I request you to fatafat share your doubt. No. When I say in 2018-19, I received 500 for subscription. So I will pass the entry RNP to subscription. So my question is, this 500 you have received in 18-19 or you have received for 18-19? Fatafat tell me. अरे आदित्य, yes के बाद there is no answer only. No. Pandit ji, I have received in 18-19. I could in 18-19 received 500 for subscription. This I have received in the current year. That means if you pay me fees in January, it can be fees for December also which you had not paid, you are paying in January. You can pay fees for February also in advance in January. Yes or no? So in January means for any year. Am I clear? For means that particular. Understood? Yes or no? I hope you understand the for and in ka difference. When I say in current year, that means money I have got in current year. That money which I have got in current year may be for last year, because last year I did not receive, so I received in current year. Maybe for current year, maybe for next year I have received in advance. Is this point clear? Yes, no? Pandit Ji, Aditya, everybody. Yes. Now, so this subscription I have received in current year for last year, for current year, for next year. Now chartered, at the end of the year, you will transfer subscription to income expenditure. Yes, income expenditure may debit side is what? Expense. Credit side is what? Income. Bolo हाँ हाँ. So subscription I will transfer here. हाँ हाँ. Income expenditure में by subscription. Subscription में to income and expense. Is this clear? Yes, sir. Now fatafat, I will revise this account, then I will move ahead in the detail of this account. Opening outstanding, closing outstanding, opening pre-received, closing pre-received by RNP to INE. Yes, sir. Once again, subscription account. Outstanding is an asset because income outstanding means income receivable. Subscription is an income. Subscription outstanding means subscription receivable asset. So, opening outstanding, closing outstanding, pre-received is received in advance. Received in advance is liability. Liability, opening balance, opening pre-received, closing pre-received. When you receive subscription, it is cash to subscription. So subscription may buy RNP and you transfer it to income expenditure. Yes sir, no sir, yes sir. Now chartered, suppose this was 500 outstanding. It means I did not receive 500 subscription last year. So this year I should receive how much? Last year ka 500 I should receive in the current year. Yes or no? Whenever I say yes or no, please do thumbs up or thumbs down. Am I clear? Now 500 I did not receive last year, which I should receive in the current year. Yes sir, no sir? Now out of that 500 I received 500 only. That means this 500 represents what? Received in current year related to last year. Received in current year related to last year. Yes sir, no sir? Yes sir. Any problem? No. Correct? Now charted. But suppose I had received only 400. Ayyo Rama. I was supposed to receive how much? 500. But I received how much? 400. That means 100 is still outstanding. Yes, sir. Last year I did not receive 500. So that 500 I should have received in the current year. But current year I received only 400. That means 100 is still outstanding. Yes. That 100 which is still outstanding will come here. Last year's still outstanding. How much? 100 rupees. Oh. Now I'll ask you one simple question. Suppose last year outstanding was 1000 and we have received 800. Last year outstanding was 1000 and we have received 800. That means how much is still outstanding? Fatafat tell me, how much is still outstanding? Very good, Samiksha, JK, Aditya, Sridhar, Devik, Nivedita. Yeah. Now, how much is still outstanding? 200. Correct? Yes. Now charted, so 200 will come here. Now suppose if I tell you, this is, I have received for last year 1200 and last year ka still outstanding is 300. I have received for last year 1200, received related to last year 1200 and last year ka still outstanding is 300. How much will come in opening outstanding? Aditya, very good. Samiksha, very good. Devik, very good. Rohit, C aspirant. Wow. Now my chartered accountant. 15. Everybody understood. Now kahani mein twist. There is a twist. Now suppose chartered, if I tell you, this is 1500. How much is this? I don't know. How much is this? I don't know. So both I don't know. In such a situation, what will you do? A also you don't know, B also you don't know. You know this much is 500. In such a situation, what will you do? If you don't know A and B both, Understood. Correct, Sanjana. If A and B are not known, that means you have received, then how do you read? How much you have received for last year? 1500. How much was outstanding last year? 1500. Am I clear? If still outstanding is not given, then A is this and this are same. Am I clear? Whatever is received, that was only outstanding. Suppose this is A, this is B, C is equal to A minus B. Am I clear? If B and C both are missing or C is not given, assume C is 0. Understood? Yes sir, no sir. If this is given, suppose sometimes it is like this. This is 900. So I will assume that this is also 900 and this is 0. Am I clear? Yes. Now chartered, what does this next year mean? It means received in current year for next year. Received in current year. What does this mean? Received in current year for next year. And what does this mean? Receive in current year for next year. So this and this means one and the same, yes or no? This and this means one and the same. So whatever is here, you transfer it here. Same figure will come. Am I clear? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Now my wonderful chartered account. आगे बढ़े. This is current year's outstanding. Income and expenditure. Income and expenditure. Income expenditure means number of members into subscription per member. Number of members into subscription per member. Am I clear? Understood? Now, so what I wanted you to understand over here is, this is last year's opening outstanding, closing outstanding, opening pre-received, closing pre-received. When you receive and you transfer it to income. Am I clear? Now chartered, suppose if I tell you 1000 was outstanding for last year. That means last year 1000 people had not given. Out of this, I have received in current year how much? Is 700. How much? 700. Then you will say 300 is still outstanding. Yes. Then you will say 300 is still outstanding. But if I say no, out of that 300, no, 100 bad debt. Then you will say still outstanding is how much? Only 200. Ayyo Rama. 1000 was total outstanding for last year. Out of which 700 we have received in the current year. How much is still outstanding? 300. Out of that 300, 100 has become bad debt. Then that bad debt will come here. By bad debt. Am I clear? Yes sir, no sir. Chale? Now. The same account is done here. Then chartered suppliers account. Which account? Suppliers account. When to prepare subscription account? You will prepare subscription account always. Always you will prepare subscription account. Suppliers account. Whenever balance of suppliers is given, suppliers means creditors. Whenever balance of suppliers is given, you prepare suppliers account. That is opening balance of supplier, closing balance of supplier. Opening balance of supplier, closing balance of supplier. When you purchase goods, it is purchase to supplier. Purchase to supplier. तो supplier में by purchase. When you make payment to supplier, supplier to cash bank. In this, from this account, generally we find out purchase as balancing. Correct? Whenever balance of stock of any item is given, I'll give you an example. Suppose at the beginning of the year, I had 5 chocolates. How many chocolates? 5 chocolates. I purchased 20 chocolates during the year. How many chocolates I have? Sir, 5 chocolates you had at the beginning of the year. Plus you purchased 20 chocolates. So you have got 25 chocolates. At the end of the year, I have got only 3 chocolates. At the end of the year, I have got only 3 chocolates. So remaining how many chocolates? 22 chocolates. What happened to those 22 chocolates? Tell me fatafat. 5 in the beginning, 20 I purchased, total 25. Out of that 25, 3 is still there with me at the end of the year. What happened to the remaining 22? Tell me. Sold, consumed, big talks. I would have never thought all these words only. Either bad debts, chocolate. Did you hear also? No, seriously, I am such an innocent man. 5 chocolates I had. 20 I purchased. So how many I have? 25. Out of 25, how many are still there with me? 3. If anybody would have asked me what happened to remaining 22, I would have told I ate it. The word you are using is consumed. It means consumed, but that means you are speaking out of accounting sense. I wanted you to speak out of common sense. खर्च हो गया, अरे खा लिया. Correct? Yes or no? Are you understanding? Yes. 5 chocolates I had, 20 purchased, total 25. At the end of the year, 3 are there. What happened to 22? I ate it. Correct? That is known as consumed. That is my expense that I will transfer it to PL. Second example, I had wine. Wine का मतलब पता है ना? What? Water, power, whatever you call it. No, the full French wine. You had got 2 bottles of wine in the opening stock. During the year, you purchased 4 bottles of wine. So total, how many bottles you have? 6. At the end of the year, 1 bottle is still there with you. So what happened to the remaining 4? What happened to the remaining 4? 2 you had, 4 you purchased, total 6 bottles. At the end of the year, you have got only 1 bottle. What happened to remaining 4? Sorry, remaining 5. Exactly. Sir, you drank it. Correct. That means that drinking is income or expenditure? That drinking is income or expenditure? Sir, expenditure. That drinking is expenditure, which is known as consumed, will be transferred to P&L. Am I clear? So, if there is openings, but suppose if I would have told, I have a chocolate store. I have a chocolate store. I had 5 chocolates at the beginning of the year. I purchased 20 chocolates during the year. But at the end of the year, I am left with 3 chocolates. Then what happened to 22 chocolates? What will you tell? Sold. Correct. But if I would have told you, 1 I ate it. 1 I ate it. Then you would say, sir, remaining are sold. Correct. So 5 plus 20, 25. 25 में से 3 is remaining. So 22. 22 में से 1 you ate. So 21 you sold. If I tell you I have a bar. Bar का मतलब पता है ना? Where you sell. You all will be knowing much better than I know. Suppose you have a bar where you had 2 bottles of wine at the beginning of the year. 6 bottles you purchased. At the end of the year, 3 bottles are left. 2 I had, 6 I purchased. Total 8. 8 में से 3 bottles are there at the end of the year. So remaining 5 bottles sold. Exactly. So whenever opening stock and closing stock of any item is given without sale, you will prepare stock account to find out stock consumed. If it is with sale, then you will prepare trading account to find out gross profit. Acha, if opening stock and closing stock of any item is given, chocolate, medicine, wine, anything. If opening stock and closing stock of any item is given with sale, then you will prepare trading account to find out gross profit. If it is given without sale, then you will prepare stock account to find out consumed figure. Yes sir, no sir. Yes sir. Correcta, incorrecta? Correcta. So stock account. Opening stock, purchases, closing stock, consumed. Trading account, opening stock, purchases, sale, consumed, closing stock, balancing figure, gross profit. So stock account you prepare to find out consumed. Trading account you prepare to find out gross profit. Expense account, whenever outstanding or prepaid is given. This we had learnt yesterday in single entry also. Again I will do repeat recast. Expense account. Outstanding expense is a liability, so balance on the credit side. Prepaid expense is an asset, so balance on the debit side. When you pay expenses to cash, end of the year you transfer expenses to P&L. Okay, outstanding is liability, therefore you start on the credit side. Prepaid is an asset, therefore you start on the debit side. When you pay expenses to cash, when you transfer expenses by PL. Yes sir, no sir. Instead of cash, we'll use RNP instead of PL. Correct. Fixed asset, same as single entry. How to prepare fixed asset account? How to prepare fixed asset account? Opening balance, cash or bank, receipts and payment for purchases, depreciation, income expenditure. Depreciation will be transferred to income expenditure. Then receipts and payments sold. Then income and expenditure loss. Correct? Yes sir, no sir. No. Correct? Now, by balance carried down. Depreciation will not come in account if two conditions are satisfied. Depreciation is in percentage and closing balance is given. Correct? Depreciation is in percentage and closing balance is given. It will not come in fixed asset account. Let's start practicing few questions. Am I clear? Yes sir, no sir. Very good. Yes, sure. Now chartered accountant. During the year 2020, so our accounting year is 2020. Subscription received in cash 42,000. Subscription received in cash. So by RNP 42,000. Correct? It includes 1600 for 2019. So 2019 means last year ka we received 1600. And 600 for 21. 600 for 21. My question is, how much did you receive for 2020? My question is, how much did you receive for 2020? 42,000 you received, out of which 1,600 is for previous year and 600 is for future year. 39,800. Now chartered, can I say 2 closing pre-received is 600? Why? Because whatever is year will come here. Whatever is here will come here. Am I clear? Yes. Also, 3,000 has still to be received for 2020. So current year, still to be received for 2020, that is current year. So by closing outstanding, last year, current year. How much is outstanding for current year? 3,000. Now chartered. Let's start. To opening outstanding is not given. To opening outstanding is not given. Can you tell me how much will come? This is also not given. So can you tell me how much will come in opening outstanding? No, 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 no. 1,600. Correct. 3,900. Last year ka how much we received? 1,600. Nothing is still outstanding. So last year ka outstanding was how much? 1,600. Yes sir, no sir. 1,600 with correct. PKC correct. So it is 39,800. Thank you. Vaishnav Jha. Yes, sir. 1,600. Everybody understood 1,600. Correct? Now, so last year ka outstanding was how much? 1,600. Why? Because you have received how much? 1,600. This is not given. So we'll assume it to be 0. Correct? Opening pre-received is also not given. Opening pre-received. Then what do we assume? Opening pre-received is not given. 0. To income and expenditure balancing figure. Total of, no. So 0 plus 3,000 is how much? 3,000. Total of credit side 42, 45. So total on debit side should also be 45. So income expenditure figure is not given. Tell me balancing figure 42,800. That will go to income expenditure. Yes or no? Yes, sir. No, no. Now, salaries paid were 23,000. When you pay salary, journal entry is what? Salary to cash is salary to RNP. How much? 23,000. Salaries unpaid. 2019, 2020. Unpaid means outstanding. Salaries unpaid. Unpaid means outstanding. Outstanding is a liability. So by opening outstanding is 1,400. By closing outstanding unpaid is 1,800. Correct? Opening prepaid 400. Closing prepaid 600. Opening prepaid. Prepaid is an asset. The asset will have opening balance on the debit side. To opening prepaid 400 by closing prepaid 600. So by income and expenses balancing figure, tell me, by income and expenditure balancing figure, 200. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So this will go. Sir, why do you prepare accounts and don't follow addless? Because see, consumed account you have to prepare, trading account you have to prepare, fixed asset account you have to prepare, institute prepares, subscription account you have to prepare, institute prepares. You're left with only one account, addless. Sir, expenses. Expenses may you can do addless, no problem. But when you are doing income expenditure, then one set of addless. When you are doing receipts and payment, then reverse addless. Over here, account is always same. Any one figure is missing, that is balancing figure. It can be outstanding or prepaid is also missing. I prefer account. So I don't have to remember add or less. And when I am preparing receipts and payment, reverse add or less. And anything can be missing. So out of 6 figures, anything is missing, I'll get from this account. Correct? Done. During the year ended 31st of March 2020, Sachin Cricket Club received subscription as follows. 31st of March 20 means 1920. Received a subscription. That means subscription by RNP. Current year, no, last year, current year, next year. So by, see again, received subscription as follows. Correct? Received for last year, received for current year, received for next year. But received in current year by RNP. 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21. 12,000, 6 lakhs, 15,000 and 18,000. 6 lakhs, therefore chartered, total is 645. Correct, whatever is my this, so to closing pre-received, 18,000, whatever is here will come here. Yes sir, no sir. What can I explain again? Samiksha? Okay. Now, there are 500 members and annual subscription is 1,500. 500 members, each member paying an annual subscription of 1,500. So can I say income expenditure ka figure I have already got? Yes. To income and expenditure. 500 members into 1,500. That comes to 7,50,000. On 31st of March 20, that means at the end of current year. On 31st of March 20, that is at the end of current year. Sir, over here, 500 into 1,500, yes. See, number of members into subscription per member. Correct? Chalo. Now, there are 5 on 31st of March 20, that is end of current year's end. 15,000 was still in arrears. Now tell me, 15,000 was still in arrears at the end of the current year, closing outstanding. Now chartered, tell me, this closing outstanding is of last year, current year. This 3,000, this 15,000 is for last year, current year. Fatafat tell me. This 15,000 is at the end of current year, will come in alpha or beta? Fatafat tell me, will come in alpha or beta? Last year, current year. Oh, Samiksha, correct. Devik, correct. Hamid, wrong. Correct. That means it is given on 31st sum of rupees 15,000 was still in arrears. Still in arrears. Still in arrears. Still outstanding. Oh my God. Yes. And plus they have also told for last year. Still in arrear for last year. Now chartered. So this is how much? 15. Now tell me two opening outstanding will be how much? Opening outstanding is how much? Last year ka we have received 1200 and last year ka yet to receive 15,000. Correct, Sanjana, Mukul, super. Muhammad Hamid, I don't know. JKC correct, Devik correct. Samiksha, no. Last year I have received 12 and if this was not given Samiksha then this would have been 12. But how much I have received for last year? 12. How much I am yet to receive? 15. So last year outstanding was 27. If you remember, I had told you, if this is 500, this is 400. That means out of 500, I have received 400, 100 is still outstanding. Correct? Without account, it becomes very difficult. Add less mein to pagal ho jayega. All these questions. Correct? 12,000 I have received. 12,000 I have received. 15 I am still supposed to receive. That means total outstanding was 27. Correct. By opening, pre-received is not given, 0. Opening pre-received is not given, 0. Total 27, 6, 27, 37, 45. Total 795. I want 795 over here also. Now tell me, closing outstanding balancing figure, this will be balancing figure. How much? Sir, 50,000 balancing figure. If this is 50, then this will be how much? Current year outstanding. So then current year outstanding will be 35,000. Exactly. Why? Because this is 15. Out of total 50,000 outstanding, 15,000 is outstanding for last year and 35,000 outstanding is for current year. Correct. This is 1 lakh 50, 1 lakh 35, 1 lakh 50, 1 lakh 35. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Yeah, everybody has become champion. Genius. Aditya, you are understanding. Bolo, bolo. Very good. So subscription understood. From the following information of TT Club. Following information is of TT Club is related. Following information of TT Club is related. Alpha, clear, 27. Yashwant is on fire. Now, previous solution. ये रहा. Now, the following information of TT Club is related to the year ended 31st of March 20. Sports material. Now, charted, what is the difference between, wherever you want, you can write this. Sports material material, sports equipment, sports material. Table tennis board, the sports equipment. Table tennis racket or balls, ping pong ball is material. Carom board is a sports equipment. Coins are material. Acha, badminton racket is an equipment. Shuttlecock is a material. So material is consumed and equipment depreciates. Acha. You have got value of equipment and stock of material. Material का stock you will have and equipment का value you will have. Correct? Yes. Now, stock of sports material. Oh, amount due for sports material. Amount due for sports material means suppliers. Correct. Subscription due outstanding, subscription received in advance. Subscription received during the current year. R&P to subscription. Payment of sports material. Now, payment of sports material does not mean sports material purchased. You have got no amount due for sports material, that is suppliers. To them you have made the payment. So, this would become suppliers to R&P. Oh, this is not purchase of sports material. No. You have got suppliers of sports material. You are making payment to them. Oh. Now chartered. See what am I doing? First, I will prepare suppliers account, sports material account, subscription account. Okay. Thereafter, I want to prepare extract of income expenditure, opening balance sheet, closing balance sheet extract. So this is my suppliers account and this is my stock account. This is A. Sports material. So sports material में I have got two accounts. A supplier, B stock. Always it will be medicine, then supplier or stock. Bar suppliers and trading. So suppliers and stock and suppliers and trading are two inbuilt accounts. See over here. 3 में 2 में you will prepare suppliers will get purchases, then you will prepare stock or trading. So always first suppliers, then stock or trading. Acha. Correct, yes. Then number 2. Now chartered. The first thing is stock of sports materials. Stock of sports material is an asset. Asset का opening balance on the debit side. It is 75,000 and 1,12,500. To balance brought down. Acha, everybody has done the format. Shall I start? Now chartered. Subscription हो गया? Yes. Now chartered. What it is given? Opening stock 75 and 1,12,500. 75 carried down 1,12,500. 75 carried down 1,12,500. Correcta, incorrecta? Correcta. Now, thereafter charted. This stock of sports material is an asset. Asset will come in opening balance sheet, closing balance sheet, extract and income and expenditure. So opening balance sheet asset I will write stock of sports material. $75. Stock of sports material 1,12,500. Correct? Then amount due for sports material, that is suppliers, 67,500 and 97,500. That is suppliers. Suppliers is asset or liability? Liability. Liability ka opening balance on credit side by A by Gangubai. How much? 67,500 and 97,500. 67,500, 97,500. Chale. Then charted subscription due. Subscription, this suppliers will come in opening balance sheet. Liability 67,500. Closing balance sheet liability 97,500. Correct? Now, subscription due. Subscription due is nothing but outstanding subscription, yes or no? 11,250, 16,500. Outstanding subscription. Outstanding subscription is an asset. How much? 11,250 and 16,500. Then outstanding subscription is an asset also. $11,250 closing outstanding subscription 16,500. Chale. Thereafter chartered advance 9,000 and 5,250. Advance subscription is a liability. Liability ka opening balance on the credit side. Pre-received. How much? 9,000. 9,000. Sorry, 5,250. 9,000 and 5,250. That is liability chartered, so it will come in opening balance sheet liability. Pre-received subscription 9,000. Pre-received subscription 5,250. जवान आगे बढ़े. Then it is subscription received 3,75,000. Subscription received का journal entry is RNP2 subscription में by RNP. RNP2 subscription में by RNP. 3,75,000 subscription में by RNP. Correct? Payment of sports materials. Suppliers to RNP. Making payment. Suppliers to RNP. How much? 225. 2,25,000. Correct? Yes, sir. Now, charter, tell me. Supplies account का balancing figure will be what and how much? Supplies का balancing figure will be what and how much? Na, 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 na. बोलो बोलो. Supplies का balancing figure is 2,55,000. What will you call that? Correct, Daivik. It is purchases of sports material. 2,55,000. Now, charter, tell me, where will this purchase of 2,55,000 go? Where will this purchase of 2,55,000 go? That will go in stock account. Correct? Where will this purchase go? Stock account. Stock account will give us what? Stock account will give us what? Consumed. Stock account will give us consumed. How much? 217,500. This consumed will come in income expenditure. 2 sports material. Two 17,500. 2 sports material consumed 17,500. Now tell me, subscription से I will get INE balancing figure. Subscription से I will get INE balancing figure. बोलो. How much? 384. So that will go in INE account. $384. Yes sir, no sir. Now we take a 5-minute break, chartered. We meet after 5 minutes. Now chartered, we'll start with one question. One minute. May 25. Correct? This is May 25. Na 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 na. Thereafter, now. Now, chat. This is the question. Shall we start? So total we don't want, Mamta. Chale? May 2025. So I'll do one question where receipts and payment is given and another question where INE is given. Correct? Both are receipts and payment. Chala. Receipts and payment account of ABC Club for the year ended 31st of March is this much. Cash in hand, balance as per passbook. Oh my God. If it is as per passbook, we have to find out balance as per cash book. Deposit account, current account, bank interest, donation and subscription received from T. Contribution to fair, sale of equipment, net proceeds of variety entertainment, donation for forthcoming tournament, groundsman fee, moving machine. Moving machine is nothing but equipment. Ground rent, cost of teas, fares, printing and office expenses, repairs to equipment. Honorarium to secretary of last year. So last year it was outstanding, this year it is paid. Last year it was outstanding, this year it is paid. Correct and incorrect? Balance as per passbook 225. 900. Deposit is nothing but fixed deposit, so that will come as it is. We are interested in current account total. Subscription due. Subscription due. Subscription. So this will become working note number. Now cash in hand will go in opening balance sheet. This will also go in opening balance sheet. But current account I will prepare working note number 1 for BRS. Current account, then bank interest, subscription due, that is working note number 2. The subscription due, amount due for printing, subscription ka will prepare ledger, printing and office expenses That is working note. Check unpresented being payment for repairs. This is payment made, recorded in cash book, not recorded in passbook. This means what? Checks unpresented. Checks unpresented means we have issued the check, but it has not been presented to bank for payment. That means we have made the payment and we have recorded that payment in cash book charted, but that payment is not recorded in the passbook. Why? Because it is not recorded for payment. So if you record this in passbook as payment, passbook will decrease minus 450 and minus 390. Correct? Yes sir, no sir. Yes sir. These are payments not recorded in, these are payments not recorded in the passbook. If in passbook, if you record the payment, if in passbook, if you record the payment, your passbook balance will come down. Yes sir, no sir. Yes sir. Estimated value of machinery and equipment. Machinery and equipment, over here there is a moving machine. Okay, that is also equal. Interest not yet entered in the passbook. Interest not yet entered in the passbook. This is income which is not recorded in the passbook. Interest not yet entered in the passbook. Which interest? This interest? Bank interest? This is income. Yes, income is not recorded in the passbook. If you record income in the passbook, your passbook balance will go up. By how much? Opening or closing? Closing. 30. Now this bonus to groundsman outstanding. Bonus. Outstanding how much? 450. Outstanding how much? 450. Correcta, incorrecta? Correcta. Now my wonderful chartered accountant. Now this is repairs. What I am trying to say, listen. This is repairs recorded in cash book, not recorded in passbook. Yes. This payment which you can see for repairs is as per what? Is as per passbook. Why? Because if bank balance is as per passbook, this repairs is also as per passbook. Yes. This is check unpresented. Yes or no? Yes. This unpresented check of last year would be presented in the current year. Yes. If this unpresented check for last year is presented in the current year, that means out of this 750, 450 is for last year. Yes. Are you understanding? 750 is the payment as per passbook in the current year. 750 is the payment as per passbook in the current year. 450 was the check issued not presented for payment last year. 450 is the check issued not presented for payment last year, is presented for payment in the current year. Yes. So current year mein how much payment you are showing? 750, out of which 450 is for last year. Similarly, current year ka 390 ka payment is made in the current year but not recorded in passbook. So this 750 does not record payment of current year 390. Why? Because it is not presented in the passbook. So less last year's, add current year's. Last year is 750 mein 450 is payment of last year, which I removed it. 390 is the payment of current year, not recorded, so I recorded it. Am I clear, charted? 450 is the payment of last year, which I have payment of last year recorded, because last year it was unrecorded. So current year it is recorded. So out of this 750, 450 is related to last year. I removed it. 390 is of current year, not presented. So I recorded it. 450, the payment related to last year, removed it. 390 is payment related to current year, but not recorded in the passbook since not presented for payment. Tell me, charted, you all understood? Did not understand? Thumbs up, thumbs down. No. Reply फटाफट. चलो, similarly charted, interest is income not recorded in the passbook. Interest income not recorded in the passbook. So if you record interest income will increase 30. Current year ka interest income not recorded in the passbook. Understood? Yes or no? Now charted what they've asked us to do. There. For the year ended, honorarium to secretary and treasurer to be increased by a total of 3 lakhs. You have to increase by 3 lakhs. Is how much? 6 lakhs. Increase by 3 lakhs, so it will become 9 lakhs. Current years not paid. Understood? Yes sir, no sir. Now understand what I am saying. Yes. 221142. No sir, matlab 6 lakhs we have made payment last year. Current year ka payment should increase by 3 lakh. If current year ka payment will increase by 3 lakh, then it will become 9 lakhs. It is 9 lakhs of current year. But is it paid? No. Sir, how do you know it is not paid? That is an important question. How did I know that it is not paid? Beta, because in the payment side, they have made payment for last year. Current year ka payment is not shown only. Oh, so last year ka payment they are making in current year, and current year ka payment they have not made, they will make it in the next year. Correct. Hamid, correct? Yes. Now, so we are supposed to prepare working note number 1 BRS. Correct? Then subscription. Now, chale. I'll prepare. First, I'll prepare BRS. BRS. One 1/4/24, 31st March 25. After BRS, number 2 is subscription. Subscription. After subscription, moving machine, that is equipment. 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 After equipment, printing and office expenses, because outstanding is there. Printing and office expense. Printing and office expenses के बाद you have got bank interest, चलो, thereafter chartered opening balance sheet, This is opening balance sheet. Now charted after opening balance sheet, we will prepare income and expenditure. Three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. And then we have got balance sheet. Closing balance sheet, income and expenditure. Shall we start? Yes, sir. First is cash in hand. Cash in hand will come where? Opening balance sheet. Cash in hand, how much? 150. So opening balance sheet, I wrote cash. I hope you are seeing the question. If you want, you can take the photograph. And then I will done. If you want to take in two parts, and this is your first part. First part, and this is your second part. Correct? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Now charted. Opening balance sheet, mein cash how much? 150. What is the next item? The next item is balance as per passbook deposit account. Passbook deposit account will come here. How much? Deposit account is 3345. And current account is balance as per passbook current account. How much? 900. Then bank interest 45. Where will bank interest come? The bank interest will come in income. How much? 45. Add current years 30. Outer column 75. Yes sir, no sir. Yes sir. Thereafter donation and subscription. Receipts and payment में 2 donation, receipts and payment में 2 subscription, subscription में by receipts and payment. How much? 3900. 3900. Thereafter receipt from teas, that is chai. So buy tea, how much? 450. Then contribution to fair. Fair means mela. Correct. Contribution to fair, that is a receipt. How much? 450. Fair. How much? Contribution to fair is 150. Then sale of equipment. You sold equipment for 120. So equipment में buy RNP. You sold it for 120. Then net proceeds of variety entertainment. Variety entertainment show you had and you received how much? 1170. Variety entertainment. How much? 1170. Then donation for forthcoming tournament fund. Donation for forthcoming tournament fund. Charted, this is tournament fund that will come in balance sheet liability. Tournament fund, you have received donation. How much? 1500. Yes sir, no sir. Now chartered, tell me, did I miss any item? Did I miss any item on the receipt side? Cash I have done, deposit, current, interest, subscription, chai, fare, equipment, 1170, 1500. Everybody is understood this much? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Now you'll go to payment side. Groundsman fee. Groundsman. How much? Inner column 1125. Why? Because there's a outstanding bonus 450. Current year में add outstanding. How much? 450. So total will become how much? 1125 plus 450 is 1575. Correcta? 1575. This 450 will also go in balance sheet liability. Outstanding groundsman. 450. Outstanding groundsman. 450. Barabar? Thereafter, moving machine, that means you have purchased equipment. Equipment may to RNP, you have purchased equipment. How much? 2250 ka equipment you purchased. Then chartered ground rent. Rent will come in expense. 375. Rent will come as expense. 375. Chai, tea, cha. 375. Fare का पेमेंट 600. प्रिंटिंग एंड ऑफिस. प्रिंटिंग एंड ऑफिस का तो वर्किंग नोट भी अब प्रिपेयर्ड, तो RNP में बाय प्रिंटिंग, तो प्रिंटिंग में टू RNP. हाउ मच? 420. Then repairs. How much? 750. Less last year. Less last year का how much? Sir, 450. Add current year का how much? Sir, 390. तो ये वाला we had done, no? Less last year, add current year. This we had got it from check, unpresented checks. This was last year ka unpresented, presented in the current year. So 750 includes 450 of last year. Remove it. 390 is paid in the current year, but bank has not recorded only. So 390 is related to current year, not recorded. So 750 minus 450 is 300. 300 plus 390 is 690. Correct? Yes. Thereafter. Then honorarium to secretary. Now chartered honorarium to secretary of 2024. This is last year ka paid in the current year. If last year ka you have paid in the current year, tell me chartered, where will it come? Please tell me. This is last year ka you have paid in current year. It will come in income expenditure or opening balance sheet liability. Income expenditure or opening balance sheet liability. A is income expenditure, B is opening balance sheet liability. Fatafat respond. It will come in income expenditure or opening balance sheet liability. No JKSC. It will come in income expenditure A or opening balance sheet liability. Tell me. It will come in opening balance sheet liability. Kaiku, because it is last year ka unpaid. So this will come in opening balance sheet liability because last year it was not paid. What will I write? Outstanding honorarium. Current year का honorarium is how much? Current year का honorarium is 9 lakhs, which you have paid or not paid? Not paid. Current year का honorarium is 9 lakhs. So income expenditure में we'll write honorarium 9 lakhs and that is outstanding. That will come in closing balance sheet liability. Outstanding honorarium. Outstanding honorarium 9 lakhs. Yes sir, no sir. Sir, how 9 lakhs? Current year में honorarium is increasing by 3 lakhs. Sir, what is honorarium? Honorarium means we have not fixed or decided any payment. I will give the payment whichever I like and the opposite person will accept it. That is known as honorary payment. I told you please come and teach my son. I told well, how much you will charge? You will say nothing sir. Aram se sir, free only. You are my teacher, I will teach your son. You started teaching my son and after you taught, my son passed out with flying colors. I give you some payment. That payment is known as honorarium. So last year ka honorarium was how much? 6 lakhs. Current year ka honorarium is to be increased by 3 lakhs. So current year ka honorarium will become 9 lakhs. So current year ka honorarium will come in current year's expenditure. Yes or no? Yes sir. Yes or no? Yes sir. Plus this is paid or not paid? Not paid. Not paid, so it will come in balance sheet liability also. They understood? Yeah. After that, balance at bank as per passbook. Balance at bank as per passbook. Deposit account. Closing balance. How much? 4635. Then current account, that will go in working note number 1, 225. Cash, that will come in closing balance sheet. How much? 375. Now charted subscription due. Subscription due means outstanding subscription. Yes or no? Yes. Outstanding subscription means asset. Yes or no? Yes. Asset ka opening balance will come on the debit side. Yes. So opening outstanding how much? 225. Closing outstanding 150. Opening outstanding 225. Closing outstanding 150. Correct? Yes. Now, this will come in opening outstanding, opening balance sheet. Outstanding subscription 225. Asset. Outstanding subscription 225. Opening balance sheet asset. Outstanding subscription. Outstanding subscription 150. Closing balance sheet asset. Are you seeing? See outstanding subscription here. Closing outstanding here. Asset. Now charted. Amount due for printing. This is liability. Amount due for printing. That is outstanding printing. This is expenses outstanding. Expenses outstanding charted is a liability. Printing में opening outstanding liability credit 150. Closing outstanding 120. 150, 120. So opening balance sheet liability में write outstanding. Printing and stationery 150. Closing balance sheet में outstanding printing and stationery 120. Listen. Opening outstanding, closing outstanding. Opening outstanding, closing outstanding. Opening outstanding will come here. Closing outstanding will come here. Yes sir, no sir. Yes sir. Correct? Now check unpresented checks. That is check issued but not presented for payment. It is not recorded in the passbook. So unpresented check, because of which your balance will come down. How much? 450, 390. 450, 390. estimated value of machinery and equipment. Machinery and equipment is an asset. Opening balance debit side. BD 1200 carried down 2625. 1200 and 2625. So opening balance sheet में equipment 1200 and closing balance sheet में equipment 2625. बरोबर 1200 and 2625. Correct? Yes. Interest and bonus I have done, honorary to secretary I have done. Interest will come here also. Interest income not recorded in passbook. If you record interest income, your passbook balance will go up. Ready? Yes, sir. Interest income not recorded in passbook. Interest income, if you record in passbook, your passbook balance will go up. Fatafat, tell me chartered. How much is your PRS ka balance coming? Tell. PRS का बैलेंस बता दो. नहीं, first one is how much? 900 minus 4. That is 450 and negative 135. Now chartered positive 450 and negative 135. Correct. Now listen to me. This 450 will come in opening balance sheet. Bank account 450 and negative will come as bank overdraft. How much? 135. Correct. Now chartered subscription का balancing figure 2 INE. Tell me how much? Subscription का balancing figure 2 INE. फटाफट tell me how much? बोलो बोलो दैविक. 3825. 3825. That will go where? Subscription. Correct. Then equipment का balancing figure is how much? Equipment का balancing figure and on which side? फटाफट tell me. Equipment का balancing figure on which side? And how much? Hmm. Hmm. 705. What will you call that 705? 705 is on the credit side. What will you call that? 705 is on the credit side. What will you call that? Correct. You will call it as depreciation. Transfer depreciation to income expenditure. Transfer depreciation to income expenditure. 705. Correcta, incorrecta? Correcta. Now charted office equipment by INE. 4, 120, 30 to 390. Printing a balancing figure 390 that you will transfer it to INE. Printing and stationery 90. Now chartered, fatafat tell me opening balance sheet. Opening capital fund. Tell me how much is capital fund? How much is capital fund? Bola bola. Na, 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 na. 4620. 4620. Everybody is telling 4620. क्या बात? So 4620 will come in closing balance sheet. Now find out surplus or deficit. Surplus or deficit income expenditure का. Surplus or deficit. Sixty surplus. 60 surplus. Surplus. 60 that you add it here. So 4680. Tell me chartered balance sheet will tally at how much? Tell me chartered balance sheet will tally at how much? Surplus 60, correct. Nina 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 nina. Yashwant is in full form. Kef Maniyar. Maniyar te hello hello. No 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 no. 7785. No. 7785. Balance sheet is telling at 7785. Check, check. Balance sheet is telling at 7785. Check, check. 1, 2, 3. Correct. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. Very good. Now, my wonderful chartered accountant. Balance sheet is telling at 7785. We have done this question. Let's. Yes, sir. It's matching. Now, let's do some different question. How much? Yeah. This is September 25. Correct. Now, now, following is the receipt send payment account. Following is the receipts and payment account of Smart Club. To balance brought down subscription, donation for match fund, sale of match tickets, entrance fees. Just sale of match tickets. अच्छा, donation for match fund. Where will it come? फटाफट tell me. Donation for match fund. Tell me. Donation for match fund. Where it will come? The donation for match fund will come in balance sheet liability. Correct. बरोबर? Yes sir. No sir. Then entrance fees is 85,000. Entrance fees is 85,000. Salaries and wages, office expenses, telephone charges, match expenses. ये donation for match fund. This is sale of match tickets. Correct. This is match expenses. Correct. Electricity, sports equipment, traveling and conveyance. Now, subscription include 40,000 receipt for last year. ठीक है. So out of this 4,20,000, 40,000 is for last year. On 31st of May, subscription due but not received or 25, that is outstanding subscription. Advance subscription received for the year ending 31st of March 25, that is received in current year for next year. Advance subscription received for the year ending 31st of March 25 but pertaining to 25-26 amounted to 35. ठीक है, next year का है. Subscription received in advance for the year ended last year includes 14,000 for current year. Opening balance of match fund 30,000. Outstanding salaries and wages for the year ended ठीक है. Depreciate sports equipment ठीक है. Capitalize 50% of the entrance fees ठीक. Now charted logically, I will prepare subscription account. Correct. Subscription account I will prepare, and opening balance fund outstanding, so directly I can add it. Depreciation, so there is only opening balance. No opening equipment. Chalo. So I'll prepare subscription account and only opening balance sheet. There is only subscription account, there is opening balance sheet. Why opening subscription account? You have to always prepare opening balance sheet because opening capital is not given. Correct? Yes. Now, subscription account, opening balance sheet, then closing balance sheet, income expenditure. Correct? So I am preparing subscription account. Then I am preparing opening balance sheet. Then I am preparing closing balance sheet. And then I am preparing income and expenditure. Correcta, incorrecta? Correcta. Chale, yes. Now, सबसे पहले opening balance 2,50,000. That will come in opening balance sheet. You want to see the question? This is the full question. Now, correct? Yes. Chalo. Now, charted, the first item is what? First item is what chartered? Tell now. First item is balance. That will come in opening balance sheet. How much? Opening balance sheet में cash and bank 2,50,000. Subscription RNP में 2 subscription में by RNP. Last year, current year, next year, total I have received is how much? 4,20,000. Correct? Total of last year, current year, I have received in current year 4,20,000, out of which something is for last year, something is for current year, and something is for next year. Then donation for match fund. So suppose chartered there was a match fund, I will add donation to that. Done. How much? Correct? Donation to match fund. I will add it to match fund. Yes sir, no sir. This we had done it when we did prize fund only. Sale of match tickets. That also I will add it to match fund. Whatever money I get, I'll put it in match fund only. Sale of match tickets. How much? 20,000. Entrance fees. Question says that 50% of the entrance fees is capitalized. So capital fund, entrance fees 50%, 42,500. Correct? 42,500, and remaining will come in income expenditure by entrance fees 50%, 42,500. How did you get 42,500? Total entrance fees chartered given in income expenditure is 85. 85 ka 50% is how much? 42,500. Correct? Incorrect? Correct. So receipt side is over. Check, check. 250, 420, 55, 20, 85 done. Salaries and wages 165. Salaries and wages mein there is outstanding. Salaries and wages. How much? Inner column. Office expenses. There is no adjustment regarding office expense. Office expense how much? 35. Then chartered. Telephone charges. Telephone charges 28,000. Match expenses. Match expenses I'll deduct from match fund. Match expense. How much? 1,10,000. Match expenses 1,10,000. Correct? Then of sports equipment 2,50,000 balance sheet. Closing balance sheet. Sports equipment 2,50,000 inner column. Kaiko, there is depreciation, Baba. Which 2,50,000? Why should it come in opening balance sheet? We have received 2,50,000 of sports equipment in the current year. Why will it come in opening balance sheet? This year, if I purchase, it will not come in opening balance sheet, no? Correct? Then by traveling and conveyance, I have purchased the asset in the current year Samiksha. Correct? Understood, Samiksha? Then balance carried down. Oh, opening balance, that will come. 1 minute. Closing balance is 1,45,000. Closing cash bank 1,45,000. Sir, opening cash bank will come in opening balance sheet. Opening cash bank was how much? 2,50,000. So entire receipts and payment is done. 250, 420, 55, 20, 85, 165, 35, 28 match expense, electricity, sports equipment, conveyance. Subscription include 40,000 receipt for the year ended 31st March. So this 40,000 is for last year. Okay. Then it is stated on 31st of March subscription due but not received of 25. It means closing outstanding on 31st, subscription due but not received by 25. That is closing outstanding 25. Advance subscription received for the year ending 31st of March 25. Current year ka advance, but pertaining to 25-26 amounted to rupees 35. That means received in current year for next year. Received in current year for next year. How much? 35. Received in current year for next year 35. And this 35 will come as closing pre-received. Correct? No, whatever is here will come here. Closing pre-received 35. Correct, Samiksha now? Electricity charges not recorded. How much? 32. Okay, let's record. Sorry, electricity charges not recorded. 32. Now, then subscription received in advance for the year ended 31st March 24 includes 14,000 for 24-25. So last year received for current year. It is opening pre-received. Our current year is 24-25. So it is given now. Pertaining to 24-25. Last year we have received for current year. So subscription received in advance for the year ended 31st of March 24. Opening pre-received 14,000. By opening. Now, opening pre-received will go in opening balance sheet liability. Pre-received subscription. Closing pre-received will go in closing balance sheet liability. Pre-received subscription. How much? 35. Closing outstanding will go in closing balance sheet asset. Outstanding subscription, how much? 25,000. I'll repeat. This closing outstanding has come here. This closing pre-received had come in liability. Opening pre-received has gone in opening balance sheet liability. Now, my wonderful chartered accountant, can you tell me how much is this figure? This current year का subscription balancing figure 21 380 minus 35 345. Now chartered, can you tell me two opening outstanding is how much? Can you tell me two opening outstanding is how much? Na 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 ni na ni na ni na ni. Two opening outstanding is how much? Whatever we have received in the current year, last year wala, that will come here. Yeah, understood. This is opening outstanding. If you remember, इसका दो breakup होता था. There used to be two breakup. This plus this is equal to this. In this sum, no breakup. So we have received 40,000 of last year. That means last year 40,000 was outstanding. Yes sir, no sir. This we have done it so many times. Pa. You're not answering, full blood pressure high. See. This received 700. Still outstanding. This plus this. याद आ गया? Yes, yes. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, 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 sir. Now charted opening outstanding will come in opening balance sheet asset. Outstanding subscription 40. Outstanding subscription 40. Now charted, can you tell me how much will come in income expenditure balancing figure? How much will come in income expenditure balancing figure? Fatafat. 420 plus 14 plus 25 minus 40 minus 35. 3,84,000. This why? Because the total of the debits credit side is how much? 420, 440, 450, 459. $75. 324. 459. Acha charted, those who gave me wrong answer, they have understood. It is 384. This is yes, no. $384. Yes, yes, sir. We understood, sir. Tension beda. Now, 384 subscription will come here. Buy subscription 384. Batao, my chartered accountant. Now, adjustment number 1 done. 2. Opening match fund is 30,000. Opening match fund. So, opening balance sheet में match fund 30,000. Closing balance sheet may will carry match fund 30. 30 plus 55 plus 20 minus 1,10,000. Tell me how much match fund will come in closing balance sheet. 30 plus 55 plus 30 plus 55 plus 20 minus 1,10,000. That means chartered this is negative 5. I had fund of 30 plus 55. So I had 30,000 ka fund plus I got 55,000 in donation plus I got 20,000 from sale. So how much I had? 1,05,000. How much money I had for match? 1,05,000. But I wanted to spend how much? 1,10,000. How much money I had? 1,05,000. But how much I wanted to spend? 1,10,000. So extra 5,000 from where will I spend? Extra 5,000 I will spend from my income expenditure to excess match expense over match fund. Over match fund. I had only fund of 1,05,000, but I have to spend how much? 1,10,000. So 1,05,000 I spend it from fund and excess 5 I will spend it from income expenditure. Am I clear? Yes sir, no sir. This was a good point. That you had a fund of only 1,05,000, but you are spending 1,10,000. You had a fund of only 1,05,000, but you are spending how much? 1,10,000. That means you are spending 1,05,000 from the fund and excess 5 from income expenditure. So adjustment number 2 done. Outstanding salary 40. Outstanding salary, add outstanding 40, add outstanding 40, 205. Add outstanding 40, 205. That I have already done, no? JKSC 222142. Outstanding salaries and wages will come in. Outstanding salaries and wages will come in income expenditure 40,000. Correct? No? 221142. Outstanding salaries and wages, add outstanding balance sheet liability. Adjustment number 3 done. 4. Depreciate sports equipment by 25%. So sports equipment 2,50,000. Depreciation 62,500. So 287,500, and the depreciation will come in income expenditure 62,500. Sir, how did you get 62,500? 25% of 2,50,000 is 62,500. 25% of 2,50,000 is 62,500. So 62,500 depreciation, they are left with 1,87,500. Correcta? Incorrecta? Correcta. That depreciation I have transferred it to income expenditure. Bolo haan. Capitalize 50% the entrance fees that we have done. Now chartered fatafat tell me opening balance sheet se capital fund how much? Opening balance sheet se capital fund how much? 141. अरे क्या बात कर रहे, 2,50,000 प्लस 90 माइनस 14 माइनस 30, 246. 246 capital fund. Now, income expenditure से you will get surplus or deficit. फटाफट tell me how. नहीं, हाँ, income and expenditure से you will get surplus or deficit. फटाफट tell me. ना, 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 ना. इनकम एक्सपेंडिचर से सरप्लस और डेफिसिट. $6,000 deficit. Check. 6,000 deficit. Yes, sir. 6,000 deficit. $6,000 deficit. That will come less from capital fund. 6,000 deficit. So this will become 282,500. 282,500 plus 35 plus 40. What is the balance sheet total? 357,500. Check. So cash in bank I have recorded by mistake over here. 357,500. Now charter, tell me. Tell me. Telling 357,500. Yes sir, no sir. Yes sir. So with that we come to end of NPO. Tomorrow we'll start partnership. Understood. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye Yashwant. Thank you.